say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all? We would like to begin this communication this day of your time with the following notion, the following concept, the following idea. As many of you may be beginning to realize, as you expand your exploration of consciousness, the concepts that you call space and time, as we have discussed now and then, are becoming a little bit more slippery, as you might say in your language. Many of you are actually beginning to experience odd and unusual shifts in time and space, odd and unusual, as you say, coincidences and synchronicities. You may begin to see an acceleration of many more events where you wind up exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. And you must understand, of course, as we have said many times, that synchronicity is one of the ways to recognize that you are expanding your consciousness and beginning to understand that physical reality is not really a place that you dwell in, but physical reality is something that dwells within you, dwells within your consciousness. And as you change the idea of who and what you are as a being, as an entity, as a consciousness, then the concept and the experience of physical reality will, of course, change along with it. Many individuals are beginning to experience great slippages in space-time. They are finding themselves sometimes winding up in places they have no idea how they could have gotten to, yet they got there nevertheless. They are finding that they may be experiencing slippages in time, finding themselves arriving at places that heretofore it would have been impossible for them to arrive at in the amount of time they had in which to get there. Individuals may even find themselves with extra time, finding time slowing down, speeding up, altering, accelerating in a variety of ways to afford them the opportunity to accomplish whatever it is they need to accomplish within whatever domain of consciousness they are exploring at that moment. You're going to find space-time becoming much more flexible, much more malleable, much more plastic, as you begin to extend your senses into the idea of other realms. You're going to find that physical reality really is only an idea. And that as you relax your grip upon the rigidized structure that you have always been taught physical reality to be, you will find that the rigid structure of physical reality will relax as well. You will be able to accomplish many different things in short amount of time span. You'll be able to expand yourself in a variety of ways and access information that it might have previously taken many lifetimes to access, but now are accessible perhaps even within what you call the blink of an eye. You'll be able to stretch yourself in a variety of ways, and all of this will have to do with your willingness to know, to understand more and more of who you really are and what you were really created to be in the sense of your natural beingness, your natural consciousness. What this simply involves is a process of relaxing the notions, the ideas of how you have thought about yourself, letting go of those things that no longer have anything to do with who you know in your heart is truly who you are. The more you let go of those things, the more you only choose those things that are of the frequency and of the vibration of your heart's desires, of your excitement and your joy, you will find that reality will accelerate greatly, expand greatly. It is all a matter of clarifying your definitions, because it is only your definitions, your strongest belief systems, that define what you experience physical reality to be. So as you relax those old definitions, as you incorporate new definitions, you will find your reality truly becoming the playground that it can be, where you understand that your thoughts are things, and that physical reality exists within you, and is a dream, which doesn't make it any less real, because that's what reality is. It is what you dream it to be. It is the strongest dream you have, the strongest definition you have, the strongest belief. And as you change them, you will see, guaranteed, your physical reality will follow suit. But you must watch your intention. You must watch your integrity and why it is you may want to change something. For if you're not clear about your motivations, you can then be very confused about what you get back from the mirror of physical reality. Your motivations must be clear. Your intentions must be sound. And in that way, always, if they are, you will find it very easy to understand how to get the reflection back, because you will understand much more clearly what kind of an image you are giving off, what kind of an energy you are radiating that determines the reflection and the experiences that are occurring in your lives. This is, again, not philosophy, this is physics. This is the way it works. What you put out is what you get back. It is as simple as that, although, of course, no offense, we understand your civilization are masters at complicating things. But that is all right, because that is a valid way to learn. It is the way many of you have sought to learn. But now, because you are exploring the idea of spirituality and expansion of consciousness, by whatever means you may deem it to be so appropriate to do so, for all paths are true and all paths are correct and there is no one right way, you will then, by doing so, allow yourself truly the opportunity to know. It does not have to be complicated, even though reality is complex. Complex in the sense it is rich, like a tapestry of many threads. But understanding the thread you are, the cord you are, the vibration you are, is what will allow you to pluck that cord and play the tune that allows you to feel most like you. The real you, the natural you, the true you. The you at the core of your existence, of your consciousness. That's what it's all about. Simplification, clarification, redefinition of who and what you are, so that you can get the reflection in your physical reality mirror, for that's what it is, of who it is you really know yourself to be. Many of these principles that we are now discussing will, of course, as you say, come up in many of the discussions we will have with you this day of your time in this communication link. And we will together see how perhaps these principles can be woven into your personal day-to-day experience of life, so that you can know how to apply them and get a direct physiological result, for after all, that's the key. You are expressing yourself as physiological beings, therefore, it is only correct that you should be able to take these principles and apply them in your physical life and get a physical change, get a physical result. And I guarantee if you use them clearly, simply, you will get that result, as long as you are clear about what you're doing and why, what your motivation and intent is, and what you define yourself to be. So we thank you for allowing us to remind you of these ideas, and again, once again, of course, we always stress, these are our perspectives, and they are in no way, shape, or form meaning that you have to understand them, you have to believe them, you have to apply them. We are doing what we do because it is what we love to do. We do not share these things with you from our civilization because we think you need to understand them, because we think we are better than you. No. We do this because this is what we love to do. If you listen, if you apply them, if you take them to heart, that's your choice. It will not diminish by one iota the joy we get out of babbling on. But we thank you for being present and allowing this communication to take place. In return for the gift that you are allowing our civilization to experience in this time of sharing with you, I ask you now, in what way may we be of service? You may begin sharing by whatever procedure you so desire.